Hey, hola, como-estas? Bonjour, ça va? It's me, the Lost Canuck, coming at you live and in person from the barbecue lab. You're probably wondering to yourself, Lost Canuck, why are you standing in front of these two boneless, skinless chicken breast packages? Well, if you remember from an older video where I brined these things in pickle juice and ran them on the rotisserie for the ultimate rotisserie chicken, I saved a few. We're going to try another experiment, and this time for all you Grilla Chimp 2.0 fans, this one's for you. Now, it could be any pellet grill, it doesn't have to be the Grilla, but that's just the one that I've got in the stable and we're going to use it, okay? So, I've got these chicken breasts. They're just normal ones from Costco. We're going to pat them off, marinate them in this pickle juice again because the other ones worked so well. We're going to do something a little crazier. That's right, we're going to stuff these things with smoked cream cheese and wrap them in bacon. So we're going to take these chicken breasts and turn them into these stuffed, juicy, delicious, amazing chicken breasts using the Grilla, the little Chimp 2.0. You can do it camping, do it tailgating, do whatever you want. All right, so let's roll that intro. All right, so we're just going to take the chicken out, pat it off, throw it in these vacuum sealer bags, and we'll go over to my vacuum sealer in a minute, and just dump some pickle juice into them. And using the vacuum sealer, it really sucks the juice, or brine as we call it in the industry, into the chicken. Of course, the ones I'm used to are like, look like giant cement mixers, but I think you get 3 in a package. No, there's only 2 in that side. I guess they cheaped out. Okay, let's get these things patted off. Now the thing is, when you're working with poultry, okay, chicken, turkey, Cornish game hen, any of that stuff, there can be salmonella on the surface of the chicken, just the way it's prepped, comes out of the factory. So be aware, wash your kitchen down after, make sure it's nice and clean. Okay? I tend to put my hands and my fingers around my mouth and nose and stuff, so I'm going to wear gloves. Okay, we're patting the chicken breasts off, so they'll be nice, and you don't want the excess water in the vacuum package, okay? So let's get them into the vacuum bag with the pickle juice, and then we'll go over to the packaging machine. Hang on a second. So I've already got these things rolled down a little bit. It's just a regular vacuum bag. I'm going to put 2 chicken breasts per bag. Okay. Try and put them side by side. And then I'll do the same with this bag, and then we'll dump our juice inside. Now, like in the last video, you saw me make the dill pickle chicken. You can throw them into a Cambro, into a bucket, whatever you want. This will suck the pickle juice into the chicken way faster. So, okay, there's one bag. Here's our pickle juice. You don't have to use a whole lot. Well, it'll be juicy and pickly, that's for sure. Well, looks like I passed my urine test. All right, so let's get this thing into the vacuum chamber machine. Join me at the vacuum chamber machine. All right, so you saw me put the chicken breasts and the pickle juice in the vac seal bag. We're just going to put that into my chamber machine. I'll do a little review of this thing in a later video. I really enjoy using this thing. It saves a lot of food, that's for sure. Okay, there. And the beauty about these, you can have liquid, you could bag soup, you could do whatever you want. Okay, so let's seal this. All right. So it's sealed. It's under vacuum in the bag. So that's all there is to it. Okay, there's no air. Should be no air in there. No, just juice and brine. So we'll do the second one. You guys don't have to stick around for this. But after we get them, I'll put them into the fridge. And I'll see you down at the Grilla Chimp tomorrow. Hey, well, we're back. And the chicken's been marinating for a little over 24 hours in the fridge. So we'll know that part of it's done. Well, almost done. So the next phase is let's start working on the filling. So we're going to smoke up some cream cheese and throw it out on the little Grilla Chimp smoker. I already got it fired up, set at 200. We're going to smoke it for 2 hours at 200 and pull it off. Should have lots of smoke on it. And then we'll make our filling. I got some chopped up peppers too to throw in there. So let's get the cream cheese. Okay, so you know what? Everybody likes smoked cream cheese dip. I have 3 blocks of it here. Probably 2 is plenty, but let's do 3 just in case. So what's it say to open this? The Lost Canuck will read the instructions. Separate the seams on top of the package and pull apart. Okay. See if this works. I'm usually pretty bad at this. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and open these other 2. Won't bore you to death. We'll get back here in a second. All right, well, we've got all of our 3 cheeses out of the wrappers. Now, if you have a secret way to take yours out of the wrapper, hey, leave me a comment below. And hey, I'm willing to try anything. So, on today's episode, we're going to try this chipotle rub by Bearded Butchers. I picked this up over at my local Fleet Farm. Looked pretty good. And you don't have to use this. You can use your favorite. Something sweet, maybe a little spicy. That's what this is. It'll probably go pretty good with it. Just use your favorite rub. Oh, you know what? Lost Canuck forgot to do an important step. Everybody on YouTube does this, so Lost Canuck's going to do this. You gotta score the cream cheese to make it look pretty. Bet you didn't know that. That's what all the cool YouTubers are doing now. I don't want to get left out. Fear of missing out. Okay. It's easier to do when you don't have rub on it too. You can see what you're doing. It looks pretty after I've smoked this stuff before. And believe it or not, it doesn't melt like you would think it would melt. Okay, so now we got our crisscross pattern on there. I'll finish putting the rubs on. Well, one corner is going to have lots. Okay, so we got our rub on, got our cross hatch patterns into the cheese. Let's run down to the Grilla Chimp 2.0 and throw the cheese on. I'll see you down there. All right, well, like I said, we fired up the Grilla Chimp 2.0. It's a nice little portable smoker. I got her loaded up with crushed pecan shells, and I know I'm crazy, I put smoking pecan pellets in there too and mixed them, so we'll get lots of smoke. So let's get our filling put on. Let's get that over here. And you know what else I forgot? I had these shotgun shells sitting in the fridge from my local butcher shop. That's Billy over at Hagberg's. Might as well smoke them at the same time. So I got it set. I don't know if you can see that in the sunshine. It's on pro mode, so it bounces all over the place, which is fine. And I have it set at 200. So I'm going to smoke these. Oop, I'm going to put that way. I'm going to smoke these at 200 for about 2 hours. The cheese is going to get smoked for 2 hours. And the bacon's going to get, or the shotgun shells are going to get smoked at 200 for 2 hours. Okay. There, that's all there is to that. Now, so this is the filling prep for the chicken. Once this is done, we'll bring it upstairs and we'll cut the breasts in half, stuff them, bacon wrap them, throw them back on here. It's going to be yummy. I guarantee it. All right, well, we're back at our little Grilla Chimp 2.0. It's sitting here smoking away like crazy. It's been going for a little over 2.5 hours. The cream cheese is guts. It's smoked. There's a ton of smoke on it. Shotgun shells, we're going to have that as a little snack because I got to go run some errands here in a minute. And then I got to stop eating by 8 o'clock because, you know, us diabetics, I got a blood test tomorrow that I can't screw that up. So anyways, let's get take a look at this. There's our cream cheese. It's all nice and smoky, beautiful. Remember I said you'll see why I cut the little... Now, if I was using this as a dip, it's beautiful, but I'm going to mash it up. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, maybe one I'll keep as a dip. The two I'll mash up. Then I got our shotgun shells snack here. So let me grab this. And there we go. And we're gonna bring this upstairs up to the barbecue lab. We're gonna put our other ingredients in, mix it up, split our chicken breasts, and then put the chicken breasts back on here. So see you in a second. Hey, well, it's me, and we're back upstairs in the barbecue lab, aka my kitchen. And I just took the shotgun shells off. You can see they're nice and smoky. But that wasn't the point of this video. So those are our snacks. What we're gonna do though is I'm going to take the cream cheese, put it in this bowl, the smoked stuff. I'll see how much I get. I have to do 4 breasts, okay? So if I think 2 will probably be plenty, and then the other one we can use. You can, what you do is you use crackers and you can make it a nice dip. It's really tasty. I'll leave one, and then if you leave it in the fridge overnight, the smoke soaks in even more, and it turns out nice. But anyways, let's get this in there. So what I'm going to do is I've got these pre-cut diced peppers, tricolor peppers. I put a couple of scoops of that in here just to make it a little more colorful, just like that. Yeah, I'll put another half one there. It smells good. All right, so let's take this one, put it in the bowl. Take this one, put it in the bowl. Ooh, it smells smoky. So there's our cheese in there. What I'm going to do is just mash it all up with the peppers and put a little bit more of this honey chipotle in there. Let's get her mashed up first. Sure smells smoky. And this will be our filling. So we're going to keep this out because we're going to fill our chicken breasts, all right? So there's some more pepper. Let me go grab the chicken breasts. I'm going to save this one. I'm going to put it on a plate. We'll use that for dip. All right, well, I went to the fridge, grabbed our vacuum marinated chicken breasts. So we'll do them 2 at a time. So I don't know, we'll see how this turns out. So I'm going to cut them like that in a hinge, kind of like the old Subway sub sandwiches. And then put some stuffing in there. Now you don't want to cut it all the way across though. So you just want to open it up like that. Yeah, it's a little thinner. Okay, so you open them up like that. Then we're going to put our stuffing in. Use as much or as little as you want. And just close that up. Now remember, we're going to wrap this in bacon in a second. So let's grab our other 2 chicken breasts. There we go. There's our stuffing for that guy. So for 4 breasts, 2 blocks of cream cheese is plenty. Now let's get the tasty part. Hang on. All right, well, you saw us stuff these things. Let's throw a chicken breast on. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 slices per breast. We're just gonna put that like that and wrap it. Just like that. Put that down at one end. We'll keep going. I just bought cheap, thin cut bacon. It's on sale. I think it was $6 for a pound of bacon, which is pretty reasonable. I got 3 packages, plus I got some others. I got 4 packages. Should be plenty. Just so you know, when I design, that's kind of my job. I do food processing and food plant design and lines. This is called ready-to-cook bacon, and it's cured already. It's almost safe to eat. We bring it up to about 145 Fahrenheit internally, and then it's chilled right away. So just FYI, if somebody says, you know, oh my God, I got raw bacon, well, it's not 100% true. I mean, you shouldn't eat it, but if you do, probably won't kill you. Now, that's no legal advice here from the Lost Canuck, okay? So if you do get sick, you can't sue me. Anyways, you get the gist. I'm going to do the other 2. We'll have them set out here. I'll see you down at the pit. All right, so through the magic of science, 2 more chicken breasts magically appeared. So one thing I forgot to tell you was I did put a couple more shakes of this Ash Kickin' barbecue. This is their honey chipotle barbecue rub. It's from my buddy Darren over on the other side of the river in Minnesota. He makes some good rub. And after you get everything wrapped, just sprinkle a little of this on top of your bacon, just to give her a little extra flavor. Meet me down at the smoker. We're going to throw this thing on the Grilla Chimp 2.0. Now look, it doesn't have to be the Grilla Chimp 2.0. You could have any pellet grill. It doesn't matter what model, what brand. This'll work on anything. So meet me down there and we'll fire it up. All right, well, we're at the Grilla Chimp. I'm going to throw these chicken breasts on. I want to cook them to 165 minimum internal. So I'm going to put a couple probes in, probably in the big guys. Because if they're cooked to 165, you'll know the little ones are. So there's one. That's my Combustion Inc. Gen 2 probe. I like it. It gives you the ambient. This is a Meat Stick 5 Prime stick. This is my single stick. And I don't know, this one looks pretty big. Oh, maybe this one. So we'll cook to the lowest temperature, whatever that may be. So I'm going to throw this in. It's probably going to take about 2 hours. Put it right in the middle, just like that. Okay, I'm going to turn the temperature. So it was at 200. I'm going to turn it up to 225. Okay, that's all we got to do. It's in Pro. You can see this. Like I say, I'm not mad at this little thing. It smokes pretty nice. All right, so we'll just put our gauge out here. Now the inside's still warm on that one because of the warm cream cheese, but it'll all equilibrate here soon. All right. We'll see you in about 2 hours when it's ready to pull off. And then we'll slice into it and see what everybody thinks. There's a lot of different flavors going on. We'll see you then. Hey, we're upstairs here in the barbecue lab again. And here's a couple of our chicken breasts I pulled off from our little Grilla Chimp 2.0. Did a really nice job smoking them. And I'm thinking maybe we should just cut into these things. Bacon got crispy on top. Looks like our rub's set up. The filling didn't spill out. So let's cut into this thing and, whoa, cuts like butter. Ooh, it's hot. Well, there's the steam coming out. There's our stuffing. And the chicken. Chicken looks nice and moist. Oh yeah. Looks really nice. Smells really good. Holy cow. So let's take a piece out. Bacon's falling apart. Close that back up. Look at my bacon's falling right off. Okay. Let's just cut her in half. Cut a piece out like this. It's really super hot. You know what? I'm going to wait till it cools off just a minute. This is like molten lava. And, oh yeah, I can feel it on my gloves. Let's wait a minute till this cools off a little bit so I don't burn my face off and the videographer doesn't. And then well, I'll try a piece of the chicken. Hang on. Oh yeah. It's juicy. Oh, super tender. That was actually pretty good. I'll give a little. Oh yeah, you can taste the dill. Here's a piece of the chicken. It's not that bad. It's the filling that's hot. Very good, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that I'm gonna have to say, stuffed chicken breast with the cream cheese filling, success. Okay, well, this stuff's like chicken crack. I can't stop eating it. It's crazy. The bacon turned out good. The filling, awesome. The filling's so good. The chicken's moist and juicy. You get that dill pickle flavor. I can smell the smoke coming off of it. So we got the smoke. It's the best of all worlds. First time I've ever tried this. So look, if you want to do a nice stuffed chicken breast recipe, if the Lost Canuck can do it, you guys can do it. It's pretty easy. And I did it on my Grilla Chimp, my little camping grill 2.0. Works well on a portable grill. If you've got another type of pellet grill, try it out. It works fine. The reason I didn't use my Lone Star is I've got a brisket going on there right now for this week. And anyways, so that's what's going on there. So, final thoughts and conclusions. Dill pickle marinade, thumbs up, good stuff. Stuffing the chicken breasts, smoking the cream cheese to give it that extra smoky flavor. It tastes so good. I saved one of the bricks. I'm going to use it with crackers and a dip. That's really nice too. So win-win all around. Easy to make on the Chimp pellet grill. It took 3.5 hours to smoke properly. So I started out low and slow, and then I brought it up to about 300 at the end to get everything crispy. Worked out well. So there you go. That's all there is really to it. So now that we're close to the end of the video, I just wanted to say for all you new people that just came and wanted to watch the chicken video, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. For all the returning subscribers, hey, you guys are awesome too. And don't forget, if you liked the video and you enjoyed learning like I was learning, give me a thumbs up. That really helps the channel, helps the video, helps me out getting content out to different YouTube customers. So please consider hitting that like. Very much appreciated. After you hit the like, it may ask you, would you like to hype the video? You don't have to, but that supercharges the video, sends it out to a whole different YouTube audience that may like my content. All right, so I have other content out there. If this is the only video you've seen, check out. I've got charcoal content, rotisserie content, pellet grill content, pellet smoker, drum. a large gambit. So anyways, and so leave me a comment too. I answer all my comments. Tell me if you've tried this and what you think. And if you want to see me cook anything else on any other my different equipment, let me know. I know I still owe you guys another PK Grill 2-zone cook. It's coming, I promise. And if you liked any of the stuff that I used in today's video, my temperature probe system, cutting knife, any of the stuff, here's my shameless plug. You know, running this, this is my hobby, so I just buy this all on my own, but I make a very small commission. So check out that affiliate link store below, Lost Canuck store down below. I do make a small commission, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. So consider checking that out. All right, and all right. Hey, and don't forget, I also have an Instagram page. I'll put a plug in for that real quick. Here's the QR code. Check me out over on Instagram, and I do post different things there time to time. Lost Canuck's final words are always the same. Don't forget, be kind to each other. It's really important. It really matters. You never know what other people are going through or what's happening in their lives. Consider cutting people slack. Be kind. I'll just leave it there. All right, so we're at the end. Don't forget, Lost Canuck says goodbye. Take care. Love you guys.
Still it's so much clearer. I forgot my shirt at the water's edge.